हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे फूरियर लॉ ऑफ हीट कंडक्शन के बारे में। तो हीट कंडक्शन से हम लोग समझते हैं कि वेन एवर देर इज़ अ टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस अक्रॉस अ मीडियम विच इज़ होमोजीनियस आइसोट्रोपिक and that medium is steady, right? Now there is heat transfer in that medium. The medium is homogeneous isotropic and there is a temperature difference in a steady medium. There is heat transfer due to conduction, right? The Fourier scientist gave a relationship between the rate of heat transfer. He said that the rate of heat transfer, it is proportional to the conductivity of the medium. Conductivity of the medium. The rate of heat transfer is proportional to the temperature gradient in that medium. Temperature gradient in that medium. And also the rate of heat transfer, it is proportional to the area perpendicular to the direction of heat flow. Right? So according to Fourier, the rate of heat transfer is equal to conductivity multiplied by the area which is perpendicular to the direction of heat flow multiplied by the gradient of the temperature. Right? So let us take a very simple example of the rate of heat conduction according to Fourier law. Now suppose I have a room. Right? This is the room. This is my room in my home. Right? Now the length of this room is suppose 4 meter. The height of this room is 3 meter. The breadth of this room is 4 meter. Right? Now there is cold weather persisting outside. बाहर ठंड हो रही है. Cold weather is there. And the temperature outside is suppose 15 degrees centigrade, which is temperature outside. Now inside I need to maintain a temperature. मुझे अंदर temperature maintain करना है 25 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. तो मेरे को यहाँ पर एक हीटर लगाना पड़ेगा. सपोज मुझे यहाँ पर एक हीटर लगाना है which is connected to the socket, right? Suppose an AC socket. This is a heater. Now I want to know the rating of this heater. कि हीटर मुझे कितना वाट का लगाना पड़ेगा. This rating of this heater can be explained to us very easily by the Fourier law of heat conduction. Now the room, as we know, it is made of mortar. Usually 9-inch wall is there, 9 इंची का दीवार रहता है. And the conductivity K for the mortar, it is usually 0.8 watt per meter degree centigrade. That means if 1 meter of this mortar wall is there, right, and there is the temperature difference T1 T2, T1 minus T2 is suppose 1 degree centigrade in a 1 meter wall, then the rate of heat transfer would be 0.8 watts. 0.8 watt is the rate of heat transfer. Now there are 4 walls in my room plus the roof. So there will be heat that will be traveling out from the 4 walls, right? These 4 walls, this roof and this wall. So I need to calculate the rate of heat transfer for all the 4 walls and the roof. I can say these 2 walls will be equivalent because the areas are equivalent. These 2 walls will be equivalent because the area is equivalent, plus one roof which will be separately calculated. So Q wall, which is 4 by 3, it will be conductivity times multiplied by the area of the wall multiply the, what is the temperature difference, 25 minus 15, and the thickness T of the wall is usually 9 inches. You converted 9 inches into meter. convert 9 inches into meter, it is usually 0.225 meters, right? Divided by 0.225 meter. So the heat transfer from a 4 into 3 wall, which is 2 in number, will be 2 into 0.8 into 12 into 10 divided by 0.225. Similarly, we can calculate the rate of heat transfer through the wall, which is again 4 cross 3. 4 multiplied by 3 this wall, 4 multiplied by 3 this wall. So as all the 4 walls, the area of the 4 walls is the same dimension, we can say it as 4, right? And the rate of heat transfer through the roof, which is of what dimension? 4 by 4. So it will be K multiplied by A into the temperature difference upon the thickness of the roof. This roof has got this mortar, it has got thickness, this side has got thickness, this side has got thickness. So this comes out to be 0.8 into 16 into 10 upon 0.225. If you sum all these 4, net heat transfer will be Q walls plus the Q roof. If you find all these and sum these up, you will get 2275.5 watt, right? So to recap again, अगर हम दोबारा समझें इस चीज़ को, फोरियर लॉ ऑफ हीट कंडक्शन कहता है कि किसी भी होमोजीनियस या आइसोट्रोपिक मीडियम में, होमोजीनियस का मतलब है द मटेरियल इज सेम थ्रू आउट. Homogeneous means material is same throughout. Suppose if this is copper, right, then there is copper all throughout, right? It has no other thing except copper, right? All the molecules are of copper. This is homogeneous spread. All the composition is copper. Isotropic means the property is same in all directions. That means if this is copper, if the thermal conductivity, the heat transfer is happening through this layer of this copper, it is suppose say it is 30 watts. The heat transfer in this direction, suppose say the composition is such that it is 35 watts. This material is not isotropic. Isotropic means the property has to be constant in all the same directions, right? If the heat transfer is happening through this direction, it has to be 30. Heat transfer is happening in this direction, it has to be 30. So it means that depicts the isotropicity and the homogeneity, right? So if the material is homogeneous, if the material is isotropic and it has a temperature difference, in a steady medium, conduction is supposed to happen. The rate of that heat transfer through conduction is proportional to the conductivity, to the temperature gradient and the area. More will be the temperature gradient. That means suppose I have a 1 meter wall and the temperature difference, suppose it is 15, it is 20, and I have another wall in which the temperature difference is 15 and 30, right? Same meter wall. Q will be more in this than in this, right? In a 20 wall and a 30 wall, right? More will be the temperature gradient, it is going to be like this, it is going to be like this. More will be the heat transfer. More will be the area, the more will be the area of this thing, right? More will be the heat transfer because more area is there for the heat to flow. Then simply we have taken the example of a room in our house. Suppose it is 4 by 3 by 4 by 4 by 4 room. So how much heater rating is required to keep the temperature of this room at 25 degrees centigrade inside temperature as the outside temperature 15 degrees centigrade. So we have calculated the heat transfer. हमने heat transfer calculate किया सारी wall से और roof से. Wall से हमको पता चला usually 9 इंच की हमारे पास wall रहती है. Thickness of this wall is 9.9 inches, which is 0.225 meter, and we have calculated the thickness of this wall in meters, and further we have calculated the heat transfer through each of these wall. As the wall, all the 4 walls are having the same area, so we have multiplied by 4, then multiplied by the conductivity, then the temperature difference across it, and the length, right? ऑल्सो वी कैलकुलेटेड द हीट ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम द रूफ, बिकॉज रूफ से भी हीट निकलेगी, वॉल से भी हीट निकलेगी, तो रूफ से हमारे पास ये आया। इन दोनों को जब हमने ऐड किया तो हमें पता चला कि नेट हीट ट्रांसफ़र जो है वो वॉल से जितनी हीट हमारी निकल रही है और रूफ से जितनी हीट हमारी निकल रही है, उन दोनों को सम किया तो हमें पता चला कि दिस इज़ द रेट ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफ़र विच इज़ हैपनिंग इन दिस रूम। सो अगर मैं हीटर 2.2 किलोवाट विच इज़ इक्वल टू 2.2 किलोवाट, अगर मैं 2.2 किलोवाट का हीटर लगाऊंगा तो मेरा टेम्परेचर अंदर 25 डिग्री रहेगा, प्रोवाइडेड ये सारी कंडीशंस सेम रहें। तो आई होप आपको फोरियर लॉ ऑफ हीट कंडक्शन समझ में आया होगा एग्जैक्टली क्या है और उसकी प्रैक्टिकल सिग्निफिकेंस भी। थैंक यू।